All right. The first thing I want to say, if you do hear a voice in the background, that's my girlfriend. I am on the phone with her. Um, so I originally made this video this morning, but you could barely hear what I was saying. So now I gotta remake it. Um, there's a few things that I want to talk about today, right? Let's go to the top. I have a Google Doc list right here. Also, hello everybody. I hope your Monday was a little better than mine. And I've been a little tired all day. I did have a good weekend though, and I'll talk about that tour after I do this. I didn't have that good of a Sunday. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little pissed Sunday. We'll talk about that though. Honestly though, like I literally just wanted to make this video to be like, things are changing. I have a girlfriend. In 4 months you'll start seeing her appear in more videos. She'll probably sit behind me, or I'll get another fold out chair and she'll sit beside me. Yep, that's her right now, actually. But yeah. Honestly, I just want to be honest with you guys and be like, you know, life's changing for me, for everybody. The content's changing. I'm gonna have an actual schedule this year. I know I've said I was gonna do that before. Oh, by the way, I dyed my hair again. That way, it doesn't give me that fucking headphone dent, because that shit is fucking annoying, and it takes hours for it to go away. Um, Honestly, my goal is to kind of explain everything without having to over explain. So, first point of view, as you can already tell, I've now that I'm adult, I'm I'm gonna integrate some of the stuff that I was already doing into the video. Like there's gonna be a video I do. It's called uh getting high with my girlfriend and trying not to laugh. That's a future video idea. It's kind of in the works. We're gonna wait until we have our own place though. Um, but I'm also at the point in my life like I'm a 21-year-old man, right? I'm gonna drink wherever you are. I'm gonna drink and I'm gonna vape. I'm not saying this isn't cool, okay? It's an addiction, right? I have an addiction. I have an addictive personality. I say that as I hit my vape. Um, I'm not justifying it. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just acknowledging the fact that it happens. That it happens. I'm not an alcoholic. I just enjoy a beverage every now and then, even if it is a tall one. I'm before I say anything, right? I'm learning to be responsible with all of it, right? I'm learning where I know when to stop drinking, which is usually after one of these. But I'm learning where my tolerance really is versus where like my beginner drinking tolerance is, right? And I'm not saying like, oh, you should smoke weed, dude. It's amazing. It's not for everybody. But I also don't appreciate the people who are like, oh my god, it's the devil. It's the devil's lettuce. You shouldn't drink it. So first of all, I'm not like Christian or anything. I don't believe in heaven or hell necessarily. I believe in the devil, right? I believe the concept. He's evil and all that, right? But I'm not like if you want to experiment, dude, go ahead. You want to get oh, by the way, I'm gonna be getting a tattoo. I don't know when, but I'm getting one. My friend's gonna give me a tattoo. As you can tell, I am in a relationship. Hold on. You cracked your phone more? You need to fix. You need to fix that. I sorry. I did a little intermission because I wanted them to hear what you sound like. Yeah. They can't hear they can't see you, but they can hear you. They can hear you now. Yep, that's my girlfriend. She's 4 years older than me. Yeah, she's no wait, you're 3 years older than me actually, because you're 24. Yeah, she turns 25 in March, and I just turned 21 like 4 months ago. It's funny because as long as I've been 21 is as long as we've been dating, pretty much. No, actually, technically I was 20 when we started dating. All right, I need my light source back, but you'll still be able to hear me. Ah, shit. Oh, you have to go? No, you're good. I'm not gonna mute myself. I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna edit the video. So, all right, I need my light source back. They can't they can't really see me that well. I'm too dark. I'm too chocolate for them. So I've said this a lot, and I don't think that I think I've told you this, but the reason that inspired all this change is actually her. Fun fact. Not only that, but I, I don't know. One day I was just sitting there thinking, and I was like, man, I really don't like the type of person that I'm starting to become. I was a pushover, a little bitch, sort of, but I don't know. I wanted to change and be a better person and not be as lazy as I am. Like I want to get out there and do stuff, but I'm people scare the shit out of me, and I have horrible anxiety, which is why I tend to smoke so much to tolerate people. It's not a good reason to smoke weed, but I mean, like I said, I don't judge. Oh baby, you're gonna hear a whole entire story of why Sunday morning I spent most of it trying to take apart parts of my dad's race car. Oh, you didn't even know half of it. Oh, I'm so angry. But anyways, see. Another thing that's changing is I'm actually going to have a schedule now, and I've got to force myself to do that, even though I have zero motivation. I love forcing myself to do stuff. It actually makes me feel better. Um, so from now on, um, until eventually I change it, which I probably will change it around the middle of the year. Um, Monday and Wednesday nights I'm gonna be streaming, and then Saturday morning, so like early in the morning, and then Saturday nights. So the early morning streams will be moved to Saturdays instead of them being like Monday mornings. Because I was getting up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I would stream for like 2 hours, and then I'd go to work, which is why I was exhausted at work. And then recording days will be Tuesdays and Sundays. Sunday I will probably record a video like later in the night. I want to get like a ring light that I can put. I want to get a monitor as well that I can put up. That way I can hang my TV up. Holiday video. Oh, right. I also want to do holiday videos as well. Holiday themed videos at least. Like Christmas videos, but they won't be fun if I do them by myself. I got to find like friends to do them with. And of course, huh? she home? Okay. She's got to go do stuff, so it's whatever. But I also want to do like holiday themed videos. Um, Stuff like how like the big guys are doing, you know. And again, I'm doing it for fun, but like it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't seem right that I'm only streaming once in a while. You know, I want to do this like as an actual like. I can see myself doing this in like 5 years from now. Closing. Um, Closing the shop today. Sorry, I have another like news page open, and I'm a little tipsy, so I'm my bad. Um, I appreciate like the little few people, the little niche group of people, like the 54 people that I have here with me. Like I don't think you understand. Now I can put this on. I don't think you understand like how special that is to me to have. I literally went from only having 10 people in the matter of like a week. I went from having like 15 people to I went to having 15 to 50 people. Like I don't think you know how special that is to me as a person, right? And I don't even know all of the people. And a lot of the people were drawn in because I was doing a lot of like the high videos. I did the high Spider-Man and 21 people watched. No, that's not going to be an all the time occurrence, right? And by the way, I'm going to be doing Sunday is going to be a Minecraft video. I've started a server, so we're going to be doing a lot of videos on the server and shit. But basically, what this update is for is just to kind of inform you, but it's also a storytelling video as well. Cause oh boy, um, so Sunday, my dad had a race. Now, he's already been having problems with his race car with his clutch slipping, right? Um, I meant to go live when he started. I was gonna go live on Twitch and be like, "Yo, here's my dad racing. Here's this, and this. Here's how everything's going." Why does it look like my eyes like this side? Like when I turn this way, it like drags down like that. It's fucking weird. I hate this. I fucking hate this camera, man. I need to get a new one. I need to get one with a remote. But yeah, he went racing and he was doing fine. You know, they had like 29 cars out there, and he started about middle of the pack. Got up to about I want to say like 14th place, and got near the number 3 car. Well, the number 3 car decides that I don't like that, and his team decides we don't like that. So you know what they do? My dad, who was trying to stay away from a wreck and go on the outside to pass somebody, ends up getting pushed into a fucking wall, and the whole entire right side gets shoved inwards. I mean, well, not the whole entire right side of the car, but the axle gets a little damaged. The brake line is severed. The let's see what else. The shock is in 3 pieces. The shock spring is nowhere to be found. The rotor's broken, so we're gonna have to get a new one of those. Thankfully, the brakes are still good. Not the brake line though. The fuel injector pump's fine. The engine's fine, but we're gonna have to take the engine out because he's gonna put a new one in. So what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? The trans is fucked. I mean, he was already having problems with the transmission and everything, but or no, the clutch. My bad. The clutch is fucked. The trans is fine, I think. Um, we're gonna have to fix the axle. We're gonna have to fix a shit ton of stuff already. The sway bar is fine. The and actually, I think no, shock, the little shock cylinder that the shock goes on, or that connects to the shock absorb the shock is the one that connects to the rotor. I don't know what that's called. I'm just calling it the shock cylinder. Actually, I think that is what it's called. That's damaged. So all in all, it was not a good time. So I spent the better part of like 15, not even 15 actually. It was like 20, 40 minutes just out there seeing what I can't take apart, seeing what I can't get off the car and what I can't fix, getting mad and shit. And just, trying to breathe, talking to the other drivers. I talked to the 16 car, make sure he was okay. His car was pretty tore up. His tire was, destroyed. His brand new Hoosier tires, by the way. The racing tires. Pretty good racing tires, might I mind you. But my dad, one of my dad's Hoosier tires were fucked up as well too. Um, I'm just fucking pissed at this point. So I do what any pissed adult does. I go and I take apart a car. I take apart everything on the right side. Not everything. I take apart like everything in that front right wheel. Take all that off. And I'm just sitting there in the trailer, just fucking fuming. And my dad and them come by, and we get it takes us like 30 minutes to get the trailer loaded or something like that. Because it's only got one wheel, so we have to use a jack stand. By the way, so this is how we get it in. We back the trailer up until the race car is like the one wheel is on the ramp, and then we take a jack stand, lift up that part, have my uncle get in the car, and then drive it as my dad drags the jack stand in, and then we jack up the other side, move the jack stand that was already jacked up, put it back under there in the same spot while we move the car up a little bit more, and then jack it up again, and then jack it the rest of the way inside. And then we tie it with I forget what they're called. But yeah, that's how yesterday went. And then I spent the better part of like 10 minutes trying to find the shock absorber, couldn't find it. So then I finished watching Strange. Like, I physically could not go out there in the stands, just knowing that number 3 car was still here because it pissed me off way too much. I'm still pissed off about it because that should have never fucking happened. See, this is why. And by the way, I'll give you the place's name because I don't care if you go like fucking slander them on fucking Facebook or whatever. That's the only place they are. I don't know why. It's Dillon Raceway in Dillon, South Carolina. We were staying in a hotel like 15 minutes over the border in North Carolina. I don't know. It's not acceptable for shit like that to happen. And I don't actually mean go slander them. Like that was a joke. That was a YouTube. Don't get mad at me. It was a joke. It was a fucking joke. Please do not get mad. And plus, I'm not really even monetized, so I don't really give a shit about monetization right now. But no, um, in all seriousness though, like this place doesn't give a shit about any of their fucking drivers. Like it's so bad. Their number one priority is money. It's terrible. Places like that should not exist, and unfortunately, they do. And it's taken out on drivers, and sometimes drivers end up in the hospital. It's terrible. I'm trying to milk this for like 30 more seconds so I can get that nice like 20 minutes. Just so like the video's not too short. But no, like in all seriousness, again, I'm thankful to the people in this like little niche community who like watch my videos and stuff. 'Cause it makes me happy. It makes me feel like accomplished and appreciated. And I don't know. Maybe in some twisted way, I kind of need that because it gives me some sort of validation. Well, 23 technically because one of them is my sister. And everybody tells me, "Oh, your family watching you doesn't count." She's the only family member that I know that has my YouTube channel. My fucking brother has my Twitch. He's one of the like fucking 30 people on Twitch that follow me, which is 30 people is a fucking I don't think people realize how much 30 people is. That's a small gathering. Or for me, that's like a third of a black person's family gathering. No, I'm in a white family, so technically we have small family gatherings, but I'm joking. I'm joking. Anyways, like I said though, scheduling is Monday and Wednesdays. I'm doing night streams. Sunday is going to be early morning stream and late night stream. So I'm bringing back the late night streams. Uh, Tuesday and Sundays are going to be recording days. I'm going to be playing Minecraft and then going to do like some sort of reaction video maybe, or I'll do Minecraft both days. I want to do a one block series again, so we're gonna bring back that one. We're gonna do the original one, but it's going to be the remastered version. So yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys there, and I hope you have a good rest of your week. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow should be Wednesday when this video comes out, because this video will be scheduled to come out on Tuesday at 12:30 to 1 o'clock, and it is currently. It's currently. I'm turning on Do Not Disturb again, so you can't see my girlfriend, because I want to do a face reveal. It's 8:46. It is 8:47. What the fuck? Does that mean somebody's watching me? Every time I turn on my phone, it does it. What the fuck? What is that? I don't know what that is. What the fuck? That's weird. It's 8:48. I just spent 2 minutes trying to figure out what the fuck that was. But no, it's oh shit. It's Monday right now. But by the time you see this video, it's gonna be Tuesday. So I will see you tomorrow, Wednesday, for the late night stream. This is gonna be confusing. I'm hungry again. God damn. Anyways, peace, guys. And just so you know, just because I say guys, it's not that I'm just talking to men alone. I'm talking to a broad spectrum of men, women, and non binary folk, and my trans friends. I'm not that guy, I promise. Anyways, see all you people tomorrow. Peace. I don't know why I said it 3 times. I'm a little drunk. Leave me alone.